Welcome to the Toodokan Self-Defense Academy Technique of the Week. And this week we're going to bring you a gun defense technique. Thank you, sir. Just come a little bit closer to me. Now remember, with any weapons defense, this is important. You only attempt a disarm if you're sure that your life is in danger. Well, obviously it's in danger, but if you're sure they're going to pull the trigger. If they want your wallet, they want your car keys, you give it to them. Because these little material things can be replaced, obviously, but your life, it can't be. So only as a last resort, when you're sure that they're going to pull the trigger anyway, do you attempt to disarm. Having said that, at the same time, if you put the gun to my, up a little bit, yeah, thank you, sir, move back a little bit for me. You can't attempt to disarm at this point because obviously their trigger thing is going to be a lot faster than you being able to close this distance. So it's so important that we get close enough to the weapon to attempt to disarm. And so we're not going to run you through all the psychological things that we need to get right for a disarm. We're going to show you the basic physical technique, but all the mental game that goes along with it, which is more than 50%. You need to learn from an experienced instructor right here in the school, one-on-one, or in a classroom situation. You can't learn it on a video, unfortunately. But let's say that we've gotten close enough to this person, he's put the gun to my head. I want to make it look like I'm complying and that I'm in fear, and I'm not going to resist. I'm going to cooperate. So whatever words I use, like please don't hurt me, okay, these are the things that I'll do. But I want to put my hands in a position that's non-threatening to him, but at the same time close enough to the weapon for me to attempt to disarm. Or please, as I step back away from this person, get on the ground. Very good. Now you can call the police. So once again, as he puts the gun to my head, I put my hands in a position, please don't hurt me. And in here I'm going to grab the firearm. At the same time I'm going to hit the wrist and move my head. So all these three things must happen at the same time. So, grab the firearm, make contact with the wrist, and move my head all at the same time. As I do that, turning the firearm back towards my attacker. And with this hand, chopping the hand down and then moving away. I want to move out of range so that he can't grab the gun once again. So once again, sir, a little slower, and step back. Once again, a little faster, and step back. Now, let's say they're not using a single hand, they're using a double hand. And he's got the gun in this position here. This is not going to work. He's got too strong a grip. So we have to go to another technique. Once again, the hands come up in a non-threatening situation. I want to push the firearm up and then put my head down. So I remove myself from the line of fire, turn back towards him. If the gun discharges at this point, well then, so be it. I'm going to push the gun to his chest and punch him with it, then pull the firearm back, and then I'm in a position where, once again, I'm in control of the weapon. Thank you, sir. So, two hands. Hands come up. My head goes down, the firearm goes up. I rotate it back towards him, step in, remove the firearm, and I'm in a position where I have that weapon. So, thank you, sir, very much.